Okay, dear faculty members, uh, as the schedule has been posted in the WhatsApp group for revision classes for the second and third year students, and I recommend using the GoToMeeting app. So, for convenience of all the staff members, I'm just going to give a small tutorial to how to create a meeting ID in a GoToMeeting app and organize the sessions. So in the search bar, you can just go for GoToMeeting, and here you can see the first result is throwing up GoToMeeting.com. So now you are transferred to the home page. So here you can go for start for free, okay, and now you can see get your free 14-day trial. So choose the first name and your last name. Don't choose any alias. Choose your original name so that the students are able to understand whom they are joining to. Now the business email need not be business email. You can also choose Gmail also. So I have exhausted all my earlier emails. So what I am doing now is I am choosing this another Gmail which we have created for online tests. So I'm choosing this one. Phone number and job title is optional. Choose a password which you can remember. So there are specifications 8 to 32 characters, 1 letter and 1 number. So I'm choosing a password which you'll be able to remember. And company size you can ignore, but I'm choosing 500 to 999. And then sign up. So if everything goes well, then this sign up should happen. Right. So now you are transferred to the GoToMeeting hub, where you can create the meeting IDs. So terms of service, agree and continue. This is self-explanatory and simple app to create meetings and organize the meetings. So now this is the hub through which you create the meeting and you can start the meetings. Okay, so you can see here the rooms, okay, one time and history. These are the three options which are available. So one time is this meeting ID will expire after completion of the particular meeting. It's only one time, as the name itself says. So rooms, when you create a meeting in rooms, then that same meeting ID can be used any number of times. This particular ID will not expire. So using the same meeting ID, you can join any number of times. So that is what we have been doing since long time. So before you go into that, you can also before you create a meeting, please go to the settings once, and organizer pin, okay, is there. So you can for added security use your own pin, okay. So it can be a 3-digit pin or a 4-digit pin. So you can create a pin, and then we just leave this as it is, okay, and give attendees full access to screen sharing. Just don't check this box, okay. So new attendees using Google Chrome browse, okay, check this box, okay. We'll join your meetings using GoToMeeting web application. You can also join through a web application. Text slides, and who can access your meeting content? Anyone with the link. You can choose this one, okay, and create a pin. So I'm creating a pin for my meeting. Even though this is visible, it doesn't matter. So this is with respect to the meeting, and the remaining things, calendar sync and new to GoToMeeting, these things you can just ignore, okay, and keep them as it is by default. So keep this as it is, whatever I just told now. So give attendees full access to screen sharing. Just don't check this box. Please check this box. New attendees using Google Chrome, and then detect slides and then the link, okay, and then click save, okay. So now what we can do is we can create the meeting. So the left side, meetings. So now what you do, create meeting. You see this one here, create meeting. So here now what we can do, we have two things, online meeting room and one-time meeting. So as I told you, because we are going for 2 sessions, okay, right. So for 1 week 3 units and the next week 3 units, it's better we have the online meeting room for your convenience, individual staff members. Or if you want one-time meeting, then this week one meeting ID, and next week again you have to create another meeting ID, and you have to share it. Okay, so I'm choosing one-time meeting room, and under meeting title, what you can do is second ECE or third ECE, whatever is the case. Meeting title you can choose, but let us make it uniform. Second ECE online revision classes, and my subject is analog communication for tomorrow, and the date is 16/6/2020 or 16th June, whatever you want you can type. 16th June will be better. Okay, and time is from 11 a.m. to 12:30. That's what as per our schedule, which we have shared to the students. Okay, and also put your name. So this is for second ECE, and I'm doing for section A. So section A, those who are going for B and C sections, or A and C, whatever two sections combined, you can use the meeting ID, the meeting title accordingly. Second ECA or second ECB, second ECC or second AB, BC or whatever, okay, you are using, and your name, whoever is going to deliver the revision class. Okay, Dr. M.Y. Bhanamurthy, and you can also edit this if you want later, no problem. So what we can do now is save. Okay, right. So now the meeting has been created. So here you can see second ECA online revision classes, subject AC, 16th June, 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Dr. M.Y. Bhanamurthy. Okay, so what we can do is you can just copy this invitation, okay, and share it to me via WhatsApp. Okay, right. So as it is, this invitation will be copied, and then you can send it to me. So as you can see here, this is the meeting ID. Okay, so 207363685. So those who have installed GoToMeeting, you will not share the entire meeting ID. It's also is better if you can share only this number, but I prefer you to share this entire meeting ID as you have been doing all the time. Okay, and once you have done this one, okay, then you log out, and then you log back in. So here in these rooms, okay, so here we can what you can do. So I have created the meeting and I have shared it. Okay, so as I assume just now I am signing out. Okay, so now on the day of the meeting now, okay, right, and on the day of this session, what you can do again, go to GoToMeeting website. It is always advisable you follow this use a laptop, okay, right, for better experience if you have it. So the email address through which I have created this meeting ID, VVTEC online tests at gmail.com, and the password, you just type it, and now you are directed back to the GoToMeeting hub. Okay, right. So I suggest you to do this at least 15 minutes before the your class starts. So now you are back to this one now, here in these rooms. Okay, so here you can see this meeting whatever we have created is available. You click on this one. So here we have this, options to start the meeting. So don't delete this one. You can also edit the meeting if you want to do any small changes to this one. The meeting ID will not change. Okay, only you can edit this details. Meeting ID will be same. So on the day of this one, once you have logged in and you have clicked this meeting, now you can start the meeting 10 minutes before the schedule. So start the meeting. So here we have two options: join on the web or download the app. So I prefer join on the web. Okay, so join on the web. Now you can see this is how the meeting for the organizer will look, right? Okay, so once you have joined, here you have the people. Once you have shared it, the students will join continuously, and then when you click this one, here you can see organizers, and then the list of participants you can see, and besides that you will see this microphone symbol, and here this is a screen sharing where you can share the screen directly, okay, from this app. Now I better suggest not to use a camera. If you want to use a camera, you can do it. So in the list of participants, each section has 70 students. If you are using 2 sections, then 150 students you can expect. So you can just mute the participants, okay, who are present here. If you find them annoying or unintentionally they have unmuted their mics, the person who is speaking will be present here, available here, that particular name. So you can just go through the list and then you can mute the mic, okay. So I suggest if you can have any other supporting faculty also to join this meeting, so he will help you in he or she will help you in monitoring the students, okay, those who are unmuting their mics and creating disturbances, so that that particular faculty member will be muting those mics, and you can continue with your session without any disturbance, okay. So these things are how I have done it while the webinars or FDPs or all these things we have conducted over the past 2.5 months. And once you have completed the presentation, you just share this click this screen, you will get a screen sharing, okay. And finally you can just say goodbye and you can leave the meeting. But before that also, please understand that you can record this meeting, okay. As I advise you to record your meetings, so click this button, your meeting will be recorded, and after you end the meeting, the recorded meeting will be processed, and then a link will appear at in the download in the GoToMeeting hub page. Here you will receive a meeting, the link to download or share the recording, okay, so that you can share it to your students. So now I'm leaving the meeting, okay, end meeting. So this is quite a simple app to use, so there is no need to panic, okay. So I suggest you to just go through this and then create your meeting ID. So in the history you can see whatever meeting has been done. So here in this now we did not do any meeting, so there is no recording now, okay. So like this I hope you will make use of this app and effectively conduct your sessions for students, okay. So if you have any doubts, you can just call me or use WhatsApp to send a message. So thank you very much for listening into this simple tutorial on how to use GoToMeeting and how to create meeting IDs and join meetings and start meetings as an organizer, okay. Thank you so much.